This video was brought to you by Patreon. Hey you, how's it going? My name is Ruubez and welcome to a week ago. It's relatively early, actually, it's 9:45. But I just got out of bed, I'm making some coffee, and I'm going back to bed to wake up in bed because I want to. I've got my MacBook up there, so it's all fine, I can do some stuff whilst I'm there. It's too early to be out of bed if you don't need to be out of bed, so yeah. Tonight I've got Monday Night Ruubez. I'm announcing the EP. I hope you come to the live stream because I'm excited for the live stream. I've not done a proper, well, I haven't done a big announcing live stream since the 30th of November with Beth. Or was it November 31st? How many? I don't know. Whatever. It's too early for all this shit. I'm off back to bed. 12:20. Now that's more like it. My camera started doing this thing where it doesn't quite open properly on the first attempt, which is annoying, and it's a problem that it's been doing for several years, but like it had gone. It hadn't happened in a very long time and it's just started doing it again. I think it started doing it last night, but like, you know, today's the first day of it being like, alright cool, every time I open I'm gonna do this, which is annoying, because I'm definitely not in a position to replace this camera. God no, this camera itself cost me over 300 quid a couple of years ago, so yeah. But I'm about to film a video. I've got all set up. I've got my two lights, yay, stereo lighting in stereo. Honestly, the best way to do it, you know, because if you do it one way you get shadows, you do it another way you get shadows, but you do it both ways, you eliminate the shadows. It's fantastic. Yeah, so got a video ready, have a script up there. I don't know how well it's gonna go. I've not actually filmed a video with a script in this house before. No, just notes, whereas this is a script. But yeah, I figured since, you know, I'm getting dressed up for the stream tonight, today would be a good day to film the video because it's very rare that I am in a mood to get dressed up more than once in a week. So yeah, I've got the kettle on and I'm just getting some last minute charging of the camera. But other than that, I think I'm ready to go whenever I need to get going, so that's good. And I've also got the office for the hour because Beth's gone. Yay. Nah, not really. She's just upstairs. Anyway, I hear a kettle boiling, which means it's tea time, and then video time, and that's gonna be good. Okay, so I'm about a third of the way through the video. It's really warm in here, and I'm getting stressed because I'm getting the video wrong, which is why I like the unscripted aspect of my videos. But sometimes you've got to get everything right, and this is one of those occasions. So yeah, time to keep going. I'm finished. It's warm, but I finished. I'm gonna open a window. So Beth's just watching Jamie Dodger's new video. Is it new? Mm-hmm. New video. And there's a section in there where he's reacting to someone saying that, you know, cis women don't have hair on their arms. Beth told me about this, and the first thing I did was check my arms.
To see if you, as a cis woman...
To see if I, as a cis woman, have hair on my arms.
I mean, I checked too. I was like, I'm pretty sure I have hair on my arms. I do, I can confirm. I have hair on my arms.
So, do you have hair on your arms, you cis women out there? Because if you do, I hate to break it to you.
But you must be trans.
You must be trans. Less than 10 minutes to go till the stream. I've got my moderator back. She's back. She can tell me if the microphone is weird again this time, like it was, which was annoying, let's face it. But yeah, I'm excited because I'm announcing an EP during this live stream. There's going to be a discount code for people who are present in the live stream. There might be more discount codes dotted throughout the week, I don't know. But, yeah. Right, I should go live now, shouldn't I? I should. Let's go live. Everyone that's already in, I've got a task for you. Share this live stream. Because I've got an announcement, and the more people that are here, the more fun it will be, and all of that jazz, basically. Hey you, how's it going? My name is Ruby Price, and welcome to Monday Night Ruubez, my little corner of the internet where I get to engage with the people who engage with me. So, I just finished my live stream. Thank you very much for everybody that came along. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Don't forget that you lot can all get 50% off my new EP, which is coming out very soon. It's now live for pre-orders, which is exciting. There's a code which was said during the live stream and is only staying on the live stream. That's why you should come to Monday Night Ruubez. Also, we did some discussion, and there will be an update to, you know, the video release times on my channel, which I feel like people should know about. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. But either way, yeah, pre-save my new EP. There's a link in the description for the Spotify release. There's a link in the description for the Bandcamp release, which, you know, you get a bonus track if you get a bonus track if you get it on you get a bonus track if you get it on Bandcamp. But also, you should totally pre-save it on Spotify, because it helps with playlists and stuff like that, which I'm not too bothered about, really. But also, you know, if I can hit the ground running with the first release that I do in a very long time, it can make all the difference in the world. First day since I announced Cynical. I feel so happy about the reaction that it's got. You know, people have been pre-ordering it, people have been pre-saving it. Beth's about to pre-save it on Spotify.
Sure am.
But yeah, I'm really happy with the response that this has all had. We have a new video in the timeline, which is good. This is going to be a long one. So my new video is all good to go on Thursday. Patreons can currently see it, and it's going to premiere on Thursday night, 7 PM. I'm excited for it. It'll be interesting to see the response, given the topic, but yeah. It's crazy. I spend 4 weeks trying to write one video, and then I write one in the space of like 2 hours on Friday. So I just had a meeting with the people at Reed, the agency. I'm on to one of their schemes now, as well as Universal Credit. And yeah, it seemed positive. Like, you know, both organisations have their positives. But it feels like, you know, I'm possibly going to get more from Reed. Anyway, today is the 1 year anniversary since my last gig, which is quite sad. Yeah, Radiohead Presents 2020 at the Old Parish. Here's 4 pretty good photos. In fact, here's 5 pretty good photos I took of Resist in Retrospect. Yeah, as you know, I did a music video for them. I had them on my podcast twice. If only we'd known back then just the shit year we were gonna have. To be fair, it was a good night. I've just learned that there's a possibility that we're gonna watch Jurassic Park tonight. My favourite movie. Ian's been reading the book by Michael Crichton, my copy, and they started reading it yesterday, and they're about 3/4 of the way through. It's not a small book either, really, but it's good. It's really, really good. If you ever get the chance to read the book form of Jurassic Park, do it, because things happen differently. There's different characters, there's a lot more dinosaurs, and it's less of a movie that's accessible to kids whilst still being aimed at adults, and very much just aimed at adults. It's not like the PG that the movie was. I think it's PG at least, the movie. Might be a 12. But no, it's really, really good. It's one of my favourite books, and Jurassic Park is my favourite movie of all time. It's the best movie of all time. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So, I've been waiting for a Universal Credit appointment for 2 hours. Yeah. I was supposed to have it at 10. They sent me a message at 10:02 saying it had been rescheduled to 10:30, but with someone else. It got to 10:30, I'm still sat there waiting, and I'm very aware that this is the correct, time for the appointment. Yeah, I know what's happened in the past. This isn't me messing up. And then it got to 5 to 11, and I was like, okay, so if you're not gonna call me in the next 5 minutes, screw it, I'm making breakfast. I don't like to be doing something when I've got a phone call, scheduled, because no one wants to be on the other side of that phone hearing, I don't consider it very professional to be on the phone whilst you're eating. And at the same time also, food's gonna get cold. What if they ring me with a minute to go and I can't prepare the food, basically. So yeah, all that aside, got to 11:30 and it'd been an hour now since the rescheduled appointment was supposed to happen, and I've still not heard anything. I've messaged them, but it's like, on their website, next to the bit where my appointment time and details are, it says, if you miss this appointment without what we believe to be good reason, your payment will be reduced. This is a sanction. And it's like, okay, cool, so if I miss this, you sanction me. If you miss it, well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm the person whose livelihood depends on universal credit at the minute. What's to stop the person who's been assigned my call from saying, that I didn't answer the phone when it very clearly hasn't rung? It's ridiculous. But in more positive news, we watched Jurassic Park last night. Best movie ever. It's fantastic how good that movie looks on a 4K TV when it's being played on a Blu-ray. That movie looked great on VHS. That movie was made to stand the test of time. Will the other Jurassic movies stand the test of time? We don't know. But what we do know is that Jurassic Park still looks fucking fantastic over 20 years after it came out. Can't say that about the Star Wars prequels, can you? To be fair, some of them look shit when they came out. So I've had my appointment now after it got rescheduled to Monday. Yeah, but yeah. Got another work coach now. So it's currently 6:30 in the morning. I'd like to apologise for not vlogging much in the afternoon/evening yesterday, but it's because I went to bed early because I knew I was getting up at this time, because I have a job interview this morning, and also on Sunday I'm on Grid Talk covering pre-season testing of Formula 1, which starts at 7 today, tomorrow and Sunday. I will give more details when they become apparent. Yeah, I should get ready. So we're an hour and a half into testing. I've showered, as you can tell. I still need to finish getting ready, but I thought I'd take the time to wake up, have coffee, have breakfast. Just gotta hope that I don't fall asleep during the interview. That'd be embarrassing. Cleared a space for the most part. Obviously my toast and coffee still there, but I've got my phone on my tripod because we're doing the interview over FaceTime, which is hilarious. Did I mention I've got a job interview? All set for an interview? Yeah, obviously it would be nice, But it would be really nice to get this, just because, you know, I'd eventually be able to stop relying on universal credit, I'd be employed, and all of that jazz, and just the company it's with would be relatively beneficial for me, given industries and stuff that I want to work in. So yeah, it's very good. Well, the first F1 testing session I've ever watched just finished, including the morning and the afternoon sessions, yeah. It was long, and I have every intention of going to bed early tonight. You don't hear me say that often. It's very interesting. Obviously I'm covering it for Grid Talk, which means I need to be in depth and stuff, and I made 500 words of notes. Nothing but commitment. Yeah, I don't know what to do now. I'm a little bit tired already, so this is definitely going to be a laid back evening. Just so you're aware. So, just filled in the census. Yeah. I laughed when I found out that the other day that a gender critical pressure group had spent about £200,000 trying to get trans people to misgender themselves on this census. And it's like, you really care that much, don't you? You horrible, horrible bunch of people. So naturally, I haven't misgendered myself on the census. I am female. I have been female for as long as I can remember, and there's no way that anyone will get me to describe my current self as male in any form. Absolutely not. See, yesterday I had to look professional. Today I don't, and therefore it's dressing gown and pyjamas. I might get changed later, but not at 7 AM. There's a red flag in testings because Lewis Hamilton beached his car. So I'm gonna make some breakfast, which is gonna be toast. Marmite on toast. Cool, so the first the first session of testing today is done. Another 4 hours to go in 45 minutes. And then there'll only be 8 more hours of testing to go tomorrow. I'll have watched 24 hours of cars occasionally going around a track when it finishes tomorrow. And that's the second testing session done. Yep, I love F1, but 24 hours of it in 72 is a lot. I'm never doing this again. Unless I'm there. That's a different story. That's an entirely different kettle of fish. But, you know, watching it in an office, as much as I love my office, you know, on Now TV that gets pixelated every 10 minutes, and every now and then actually needs me to properly just restart everything, you know, that's not fun. And getting up at 6 AM, or at least before 7, to sit here for 8 hours, 9 hours in fact, no. Anyway, we're having a laid back night tonight as well, because obviously I'm up early in the morning because I've got this again tomorrow. But I think we might be watching more Doctor Who. We've been watching from the beginning of New Who, and we finished watching The Army of Ghosts last night, which means we've got Doomsday next, which that's a heavy episode, so yeah, it's gonna be fun, provided that's what we do. What I do hope doesn't happen is a repeat of yesterday, because I threw up. That's why yesterday's vlog just kind of stops. Yeah. Had food. I was knackered. And I was sick. The morning session of day 3 of testing just finished. Yeah. It's been 20 hours of testing so far, with 4 more to go in an hour. And then 3 hours after that finishes, I am hosting Grid Talk to, you know, discuss and reflect the 3 sessions. Well, 6 sessions, so... yeah. We did watch Doctor Who last night, played some Magic and some Supernatural, and watched some Supernatural before I basically collapsed into bed. I was tired. I'm gonna be even tireder tomorrow. And so with testing complete, that just leaves, well, the podcast summing up 24 hours of on-track running. I am so glad that I've got this new, like, a week ago release time tomorrow, because it means that I don't have to rush to edit a week ago tonight. Like, after podcasting, whilst it's been the off season, I've been doing the Grid Talk shows at about 12, because it means that I've got the time then in the evening to just get on with, you know, editing, structuring, releasing, scheduling, promoting and stuff like that. But obviously, you know, I've been relying on a live event to finish. So yeah, after that, you know, is when I would edit. And because a week ago is not going live until 7 PM tomorrow, that means that there's less pressure to get it done immediately tonight. I could even wake up tomorrow morning and edit it and get it out, and it would still be before 7 PM. Provided I don't sleep until, you know, about 4 tomorrow. That would be embarrassing. That's not how you start a new, like, time era. I don't know what to call it. Anyway, did you watch testing? What did you think about it? Have a listen to the Grid Talk podcast for our reactions to it, because I'm not going to say what mine were on here, other than interesting. Very interesting. And it's certainly not something that I plan on experiencing live unless I'm there next year. No way. I'm not putting myself through that again. Show's done. I've got food ready. I'm knackered. If you enjoyed this, I'm gonna call that a week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do all that generic YouTube stuff. Like, share, comment, subscribe, etc, etc. As always, I've been Ruby Price, and I shall see you a week ago. Adios. Bye.